TV. Keith, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Voya.
Thank you for joining us. So tell us about ANC TV. What is this initiative?
Well, the ANC TV is a new platform that we're introducing electronically that consolidates our social media provisions that we want to use continuously as part of our unmediated communication. We've set up a studio here. We've got people that are running that studio professionally. We conduct our own interviews.
Who do you interview?
Well, we have interviewed people like Paulo Jordan, Tony Yengeni, Spiwe Nyanda, Zweli Mkhize. So we will be interviewing the new leadership that has been elected. And we stream that live through YouTube, through our Facebook account and Twitter. And that...
So that's where people can get it?
Yes, people can get it online. And
So where do you log on to?
It's basically premised on my ANC. And then it gives different platforms on the offering. And then we want to take this forward and make it a permanent element of our communication arsenal.
Is it myanc.org?
My ANC, it should be myanc.com.
Okay, myanc.com. So you go there, and then from there, what will you find? I'm just trying to log on and see.
It should give you the options of what is offered on that page, and then you can then decide what you want to do. Because we now have opened a YouTube account. We have broadened the use of Twitter account and our Facebook account, and we've brought in a new team of people that are supporting these initiatives.
Okay. All right. Is it my ANC or my_ANC or whatever?
I just need to verify whether it's my_ANC. But if you go to our Facebook normal website, it will guide you to that site.
Okay, I was just talking now to Diepol, and we're just talking about the process in terms of the branches and the work that is done. So is there a system in the branches where the ANC members in the branches would say, these were the resolutions done in 2007. Now, as we prepare to go to Mangaung, has the leadership delivered on these resolutions so that there's then feedback to the leadership about achievement of resolutions or not, or failure to achieve those resolutions?
It's now the second year that the ANC has introduced a monitoring and evaluation unit at Luthuli House, and that unit has been working with provincial and local government and provincial and local structures of the ANC to look at the extent to which we are succeeding to implement resolutions of the organization, and also how these are streamlined into government programs and the impact they are achieving. This, we hope, will assist in future when we're talking about policy reviews and assessments, that we look at the impact as the ANC from a branch level, and we then need to cascade all these structures. We have it nationally, we have to do that provincially, regionally and locally.
This is the monitoring and evaluation?
Yes, and the idea is to strengthen the hand of the ANC in terms of its operations as an organization, but also in terms of its role as a governing party.
So just in the branches, in the build-up to this, the discussion is about the policies that have been put forth, strategy and tactics and that kind of thing. There's not a reflection to 2007 to say, this is what we agreed to, and then give back to the feedback to the party, perhaps in a closed plenary session, to say, we as branches, this is our view and this is what stands.
Well, if you look at the draft documents when we started the policy discussions, they capture the resolutions that were captured. They also give an assessment of progress made in implementing those resolutions broadly, and then it says, therefore, the following gaps have been identified, or these policies are not achieving the impact that we want to achieve. When it goes to the branches, it gives that background for branches as a starting point to look at policies and to start those discussions. Now, when you go forward, we want to empower the branch of the ANC to be able to do that in terms of its function as a branch in relation to local government and other civic structures, and how they start looking at originating policy options that will be cascaded upwards to be included in all future documents.
From the bottom up. Okay, talking about ANC TV, members of the public, can they make inputs into ANC TV and say, this is the content I'm thinking about, this is what I'd like to see?
We want to make it interactive. We're going to ask for input from the public in terms of new ideas and how we can improve it, and also how we can engage with them on an ongoing process and they can identify issues that we need to respond to. Because if you don't do that, it will be another monologue arrangement. We want a discussion with the public.
Often people ask us, so what's the viewership of Morning Live? What has been your viewership at ANC TV?
We started day before yesterday. We started streaming out a few interviews and so on, and the team is busy looking at, between day before yesterday and yesterday, how many people have logged in and viewed what we're presenting. We know that on the Twitter side, we're doing well. Day before yesterday, we're trending quite a lot after the nominations and so on. And also want to monitor all these channels and come up with a comprehensive assessment of the viewership on these unmediated levels.
All right. Is it an exciting initiative for you? Is it taking the ANC forward in any way?
It is, because in terms of communication channels now, social media, no organization can function without it. It's immediate, it reaches you wherever you are, and you can respond immediately to what you see. And so we are certainly going to mainstream that as part of our communication in the ANC.
Okay, so it's going to be grown and developed going forward.
It is. We're going to grow capacity in that direction.
All right. Keith Khoza, thank you very much. Keith Khoza is running ANC TV, joining us this morning, talking a little bit about what's happening there and some of the work that they've done over the last while. We've shown you some of the footage there. And when we come back, we're going to be joined by Ayanda Dlodlo. She is a Deputy Minister.